Welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. I'm very excited about today's video because today I'm introducing the DLA DIBBS Hotlist. I've been thinking about this project and working on this project for the last couple of months. I'm always looking for ways to help you guys hit the ground running sooner, faster, to be more effective, more strategic, and this DLA DIBBS hot list is going to be the hottest thing that we do this year, all of us. It's designed to help you win within 30 days, giving you everything that you need to get started. The biggest thing that most people get stuck on is which product should they choose? It's a lot of research. Even though we have a lot of you guys winning, I want you to not just win once or twice with one product. I want you to consistently build. And the DLA DIBBS hot list will do that for you. In fact, it's everything you need to win within 30 days or less, even though some of you are winning within 30 days or less without me giving you this extra help and this extra boost. But this DLA hot list provides you with multiple prime products under one FSC code, contract opportunities for those products, all of them, and also the approved sources, the information that you need to hit the ground running. So let's get into it. So if you're asking yourself, why am I struggling to find a DLA DIBBS product, and how can I change that so that I can quickly win my first DLA DIBBS contract? I'm going to help you out with that. Here are 6 reasons why, specific reasons why, you may be struggling with finding your first product. It's about, number 1, the PSC list. The list of DLA codes is too vague. I noticed that problem about 6 months ago. I wondered why so many of you are winning, but you're winning in similar areas. There are some of you, though, that have figured out that you need to venture out and you're finding 2 and 3 and 4 products. This is a problem because there are tens of thousands of opportunities out there for you guys every single day being posted. There's no reason for you to stay in familiar areas. You could venture out a little bit, but the reason is that you don't know how to use the DLA list. It's too vague. I will agree with you guys about that. No one has said that to me, but looking with fresh eyes and thinking about why people are not choosing other areas, it's kind of obvious. Number 2, the codes can be a little bit overwhelming. That is a big, humongous list. And again, it's too vague, it's not specific enough. Number 3, the research. Those of you that are winning, and a lot of you are winning, which I'm so proud, you guys know I'm very proud, but those people have time to do the research. Many of you don't have the time to do the research. Or number 4, you're not the best researcher. Some of us love research. I'm one of those people. Some of us just love it. We thrive on it. Richard, as you know, he started doing his own in-depth research after he won his first award. And it only makes sense. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you don't have that in you, it might be a little bit challenging and even a little bit discouraging. Number 5, strategy. You know, or you have some ideas, but you don't know where to start. And number 6, all of these areas can easily discourage you. So here is the DLA, FSC, PSC, NACE code list. This is the list that many of you started with. It's inside the course. Even if you were not or are not in the course, you probably have this list to look at the types of products that you could sell to DLA. But this list is very time consuming, and that's not a problem if you could get more specific information off of this list. I started thinking about this 6 months ago, and I realized that no wonder a lot of my proteges are not going to other areas. It's hard to figure out. It's a lot of research. You have to look at all of these different titles that are not within your industry, and I'm telling you constantly, look in other places because the government needs tens of thousands of products and services every single day. And that is especially true with DLA. So what I decided to do was let you see that I understand that these codes and these lists and descriptions are too high level. That's why many of you are not sure about the different types of products. For example, other personal services, 3520. And then another example, other personal and household goods, repairs, and maintenance. What does that mean? Especially all other personal services. What does that mean? Well, in order for us to find out, we have to take the code 3520 and go to DLA and look it up, which is not a problem, but if you have to do that for so many codes, it's so time consuming. The description should be better. So here's what happened. I went to DLA to look up 3520, personal services. We said we don't really know what that means. It's too high level. Nothing. That's what I see. You see this red arrow? No RFQs are on file for this search criteria. That does not mean that there will never be any other opportunities out here for this, but you want to spend time where you know there are going to be opportunities. Then I did the same for 3530. That was more like personal services for household goods and things like that. I put in 3530 under RFQs and I got the result of 2 opportunities, sewing machines. Now, I do like to sew, so this is something that I might want to pursue. One has tech docs, one does not. That means that one may be a little more technical, may have more details, the one with the tech docs, and the other one is just a basic sewing machine that probably I could find anywhere as long as I can get a competitive price. I could probably win. Now, we only see 2 opportunities, but that's okay because that's exactly what the DLA DIBBS Hotlist will do for you. It will help you to understand whether or not you should focus and spend your time on specific types of opportunities in which industry or what area or what product. How often is the contracting officer buying? Is this something I should pursue, or is this something I should just put by the wayside because I need a lot of activity to win quickly? Or I need to focus on activity when it comes to a product that has just been sitting there. This might be worth it. So you need all of the information to make that decision. But what does that mean? That means more research. There are 2 key elements that you must have to win DLA contracts. The right products. Number 1, let's break down what I mean by the right products. First of all, if you're sitting there waiting for your postcard to come so that you can finish the registration process, you should be working on your products right now, because as soon as you get your postcard, you can enter the information and you can officially start working on building your product base, meaning 1 product or 2. Don't start with too many, but you got to find your right sweet spot. That's what this is all about. Without that, you're going nowhere. You're spinning your wheels. So you need to understand that your product is your focus. That's the first thing you do. And we do give you the DLA list that I just reviewed with you for you to get started. I assumed that everyone would kind of figure out where they need to go by using the codes, but it's not always that simple and everyone thinks different. But products that fewer contractors know about, you're not going to find those unless you're looking around. or unless you know how to do that research. Go back to that list, answering the questions as to why you haven't won already, or why you don't know which product to work on or to sell to DLA, because that's all you have to do. Remember, this is understanding what the contracting officers need and getting it for them. They want to buy something, you want to sell something. It's that simple. So you go and find out, what do they want to buy? When do they buy it? How often do they buy it? And what can I do to help them purchase it? It's as simple as that. You need products that represent growth and future contracts, meaning consistency, ongoing bidding activity, because the more seeds you plant, the faster you win, whether it's one product, two products, or 5 products. But you're going to start with 1 to 2 just to get your feet wet. Then the categories that have little to no competition, you can't find them if you don't know how, or if you're in the same place. That's how the DLA hot list will help you to not only hit the ground running, but to disrupt the market or to respond to opportunities that nobody's responding to. That's how Richard did it. Very, very smart. That's how Victoria did it. That's how you do it. That's how I did it. Now, I went into a competition, even though I don't really believe in competition, but guess what I did? Most of you know, I went in, found out I can't use the same resources. I need to get some other resources or create my own manufacturers, and then I'm going to disrupt the market. Products between $20 and $2,500. They are out there all day long, but you would know that if you don't know how to find them, or you're looking in the same spot all of the time. Get out of your comfort zone. You can learn about the product. I didn't know about bolts. I'm not that girl. I'm not a hardware person, but guess what? It was exciting to me. It was challenging, and someone asked me to show them how to do it, but in order to show them how to do it, I had to win it, and I did. Same thing with the paint. So you want products that will allow you to disrupt the market and change the game so that you can consistently win. Your competitors, the other cage codes that you see out there, that's what they've done, and that's what you need to do. And that's what the DLA DIBBS hot list is going to do for you. Key element number 2, the source. The source to purchase the products. Without the manufacturers, the distributors, or the suppliers, you're not going to win. So that means you have to identify these sources, whether they're approved or non-approved. Find a way to create a relationship with them. It's very simple. That's in the course. We talk about that in the DLA Q&A. Many of you are doing it, and many of you are doing it very easily. But you still have to have that first element, which is the product. The next step would be the source, and we can help you with that as well. The DLA hot list was created by me to help you, my proteges, easily identify crucial products to quickly win contracts with DLA. I've done all of the pre-work for you. All you need to do is get that hot list, and it accelerates you to the next level because all of the work is done, helping you to win faster and easier. The hot list is basically a research list of difficult to find, desperately needed products that DLA buys consistently all throughout the year. All you need to know is what items you need to identify, and you can do this one at a time. This will help those of you that would like to have just more than one product. A lot of us had to do it the hard way. Richard, he did more research. He's off to the races selling all kinds of things to DLA and other agencies now. So you need to do the same thing. But he did have the research skill. He had the discipline, and he did everything that I taught him to do. But he's a good researcher. I'm a great researcher. A lot of us are great researchers. But There's some of us that are not, and there's some of us that just want to move faster. So this hot list quietly identifies many of the government contracting opportunities that are not talked about. Not all of them are like that. Most of them are based on consistency, the award history, so that you can see it's worth it for you to spend your time on 3550. You need to know where you're spending your time is valuable. It's going to help you win quickly, and you're going to grow from that point on. The goal is to build a number of products that you continually win using these products. That's what it's all about. Once you find one product, you match it up with the right manufacturer, supplier, or distributor, and you're off to the races. And the next thing you know, your hot list products are allowing you to build a multi-million-dollar enterprise consistently. And I don't want to say quickly, but it's quickly if you move consistently and you do what I teach you to do. There's no doubt it's a system and it works. So if you're ready to start winning and you're ready to stop struggling to find the right products to sell to DLA, click on the link below in the comment section to get your first DLA DIBBS hot list. We will be adding hot list at least 2 to 3 times a month. Right now, we have 4 hot lists ready to go. So click on the link in the comment section, go to our store, and get your hot list. And get ready to start winning your first, second, third, maybe even your 4th contract. Talk to you soon.